Hey yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Oscar and I'm back again with another video. Yes, sir. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing something light. We're gonna be watching this theory of Satoshi Nakamoto. I mean Satoshi Nakamoto. Yeah, we's finna put up to the niggas, to theories about the nigga, because as some of y'all know, the nigga, and like if you know, you know, the nigga is like, or like the founder of Bitcoin in basic terms, and nobody knows his real identity. So this video is gonna be very, very interesting. It's the first time it's the first time I'll also be watching it. So yeah, I want us to get directly into the video because it is a very interesting video and it might be a bit long, but I'll try to like make it as short as I can. You get? Maybe I can start by stopping the yeah, whatever. Never mind. I'm just trying to get my screen recorder to start up because I haven't started it up. So yeah. Yeah, my bad for that, chat. My bad for that. My bad for that. We are back in the video, and without any further ado, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to like go down to the comment section, hit post notification, and then in the comment section, just comment whatever you think about this video. If you want me to drop more videos like this, talk to me. Let's go.
One of the fascinating things about Bitcoin, and sorry to romanticize certain notions, but Satoshi Nakamoto, that the founder is anonymous. Maybe you can speak to whether that's useful, but also I just like the psychology of that, to imagine that there's a human being that was able to create something special and walk away. So first, are you Satoshi Nakamoto?
I'm certain I'm not.
Guys, there's this theory that Satoshi Nakamoto will never take himself out because there's this theory that if he comes out, like if everyone were to know who he is, Bitcoin would crash. Now, tell me if you believe that theory or not. And I haven't really followed up on that theory. So like, please comment down, give me valid points why it's like that. Yeah, give me valid points why it's like that. If it is even true, because like I don't know. So I need y'all to educate me on this. Yeah. So yeah, I've heard that Satoshi Nakamoto, when like Nakamoto, yeah, when he gets to the public face, it's like he's not supposed to be in the public face. You feel me? I don't know if y'all feel me or not, because like if he's in the public face, Bitcoin will collapse. That's what I've heard so far. But yeah, let's go. Bro. What's up with the Wi-Fi?
Actually, I think the provenance is really important. And if I were to look at the highlighted points, I think having a founder that was anonymous or pseudonymous is important. I think the founder disappearing is also important. I think that the fact that the Satoshi coins never moved is also important. I think the lack of an initial coin offering is also important. I think the lack of a corporate sponsor is important. I think the fact that it traded for 15 months with no commercial value was also important. I think that the simplicity of the protocol is very important. I think that the outcome of the block size wars is very important. And all of those things add up to common property. They're all indicators of a digital property as opposed to security. If there was a Satoshi sitting on top of $50 billion worth of Bitcoin, I don't think it would cripple Bitcoin as property, but I think it would undermine its digital property. And if I wanted to undermine a crypto asset network, I would do the opposite of all those things. I would launch one myself. I would sell 25% or 50% to the general public. I would keep some of the initial, I would pre-mine some stuff or early mine it, and I would keep an influence on it. Those are all the opposite of what you would do in order to create common property. And so I see the entire story as Satoshi giving a gift of digital property to the human race and disappearing.
Do you think it was one person? Do you have ideas of who it could be?
I don't care to speculate.
Okay. But do you think it was one person? Like
I think it was one person, maybe in conjunction with a bunch of others. I mean, it might have been a group of people that were working together, but certainly there's a Satoshi account.
I mean, it's just so fascinating to me that one person could be so brave and thoughtful. Or do you think a lot of it is accident, like the block size wars, the decision to make a block a certain size? All the things you mentioned led up to the characteristics that make Bitcoin property. Do you think that's an accident, or it was deeply thought through? Like, this is almost like a history of science question.
People tried it they tried 40 of them, right? I mean, I think there's a history of attempting to create something like this, and it was tried many, many times, and they failed for different reasons. And I think that it's like Prometheus tried to start a fire 47 times, and maybe the 48th time it sparked. And that's how I see this. This is the first one that sparked. And it sets a roadmap for us. And I think if you're looking for any one word that characterizes, it's fair, right? The whole point of the network is it's a fair launch, a fair distribution. Like, yeah, I have Bitcoin, but I bought it. In fact, at this point, we've paid $4 billion of real cash to buy it. If I was sitting on the same position and I had it for free, then there's always this question of, did I pay, or I bought it for a nickel a coin or a penny a coin. The question is, was it fair? And that's a very hard question to answer, right? Did you acquire the Bitcoin that you own fairly? And if you roll the clock back, you could have bought it for a nickel or a dime, but that was when it was 1,000,000 times more likely to fail. Mm-hmm. Right? When the risk was greater, the cost was lower. And then over time, the risk became lower and the cost became greater. And the real critical thing was to allow the marketplace, absent any powerful interested actor. Right? It's almost like if Satoshi had held 1,000,000 coins and then stayed engaged for 10 more years, tweaking things in the background, there'd still be that question. But what we've got is really a beautiful thing. We've got a chain reaction in cyberspace, or an ideology spreading virally in the world that has seasoned in a fair, ethical fashion. Sometimes it's a very violent, brutal fashion with all the volatility, right? And there's been a lot of sound and fury along the way.
If you have reached the end of this review, this review of like who is Satoshi Nakamoto, this video doesn't really answer the question. But yeah, we will dive deep into this topic, and yeah, just let me know if you want me to like dive deep into this topic. Interact with me, tell me where, like, teach me things, because like, yeah, teach me. I'd also love to get to know from y'all how y'all feel about the whole Bitcoin thingy, what's happening in the Bitcoin space and stuff. Yeah, so like, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go down to the comment section and comment down what you want to see next, and hit post notification. Yeah, guys, it was lovely being here with y'all. And yeah, don't forget to run everything. I've just run it all up. Let's go.